Alright, my lads, my lovelies, everyone in between. So, this is going to be a little different. I'm going to review 3 games. This but 2 more. So 3 games. This is the first one I'm looking at, Grimlord. Then the second is going to be Ziggy's Space Adventure, and then Undead Citadel. But right now we're talking about Grimlord. But this is a triple threat special video, because frankly I don't want to make a whole video for each of these games since these are demos. They are not the full versions of the game. They're not ready for a full review. Okay? Just a teaser. That's what these really are, is teasers, and we're gonna have a look and see what's to be teased about. So for Grimlord, well, I'll tell you, it looks good. You can tell this is not Unity. This is Unreal, and oh my god, that's such a nice break. Now, a thing about this game, though, is, oh boy, let me tell ya, this has got a lot of interesting potential. So there's gonna be much more game in Grimlord. Grimlord, from what I'm understanding, is intended to be, at some point in its final version, something more like VR Dark Souls, and it's going to be pretty cool. There's going to be story mode and all this interesting stuff. That said, Grimlord is definitely not there yet. It has a hilarious amount of jank. This is how I hold my sword. This is the cool way to do it if you didn't know. Okay, this is the actual game here now. Yeah, they're screwing around back there. Okay, I got a shield. Oh good, I can do that. I insist upon being able to do that. So, I'll tell you right now, graphically I dig it. The music is neat and spooky. Okay, come on. Haha. Alright, here's our first challenger. What? That didn't even come close to me. You alive, sir? Okay, well, I'll tell you. Oh. Oh, okay, yep. I get it. Really, that guy just stabbed me through my shield? Okay. That's how you sort the... Hey, his arm came off. He's ugly. Alright, here's another guy. He's got a shield too. I like your shield, lad. Huh? Okay, I'm glad I'm getting this on video. Like, that's so pathetic. He's like 2 meters away from even hitting me. Okay, he was nowhere near me again. Okay, threw my shield again. There we are. Okay, I should have blocked that with my shield. Like, okay. Die, you bastard. Die. This is taking a while. Yeah, this shield doesn't work right. There's something really off about the player's hit detection. It's not at all working right. Hey, assholes. Do you want this bomb? Oh, and it just blew up in my hand with no indication it was on. Alright? I'm just gonna kill your friend while you guys wait, because your pathing is too bad. Oh, a skeleton archer. Classic. Hey, that's cool. The arrow like shattered and broke apart. I hope you can see that on the video. Alright. Oh, he's definitely dead. Asshole. See, I hate that his shield hit just automatically hits me. Like, my shield is in the way. We shouldn't have had any interaction like that. Ooh, good shot right on the neck. Oh, I knocked his helmet off. I'm guessing his head is unarmored. There we are. That is all I'm going to show you for the moment. I think there's potential here. The combat's pretty janky. There's a lot of things that are janky, but this is a really early access demo, so a lot of the physics are going to be wrong and just need work. That's totally okay. I think there's some interest here. There's various types of crafting and forging, implying there's going to be some kind of storyline, and I think that's potentially very interesting. This is rough right now, so I wouldn't worry too much about taking a look at this demo yet. Just be aware that Grimlord is out there and has a lot of potential. But for now, that's Grimlord. Like I said, don't worry about checking out the demo. There's not a whole lot here that's going to be all that amazing yet. You can tell this is really early, but the potential is definitely here, and I like what I'm seeing, and I'm looking forward to seeing more. It's very sort of grim and dark. It is, however, very comparable, I suspect, in a lot of ways to what we're seeing with Undead Citadel. Because this kind of looks like a citadel full of undead, right? Like, but these are going to be different games with different focuses, okay? So that's going to be different. And both of those have to convince me that they're going to be better than Legendary Tales, which right now isn't super hard to do, if I'm being honest. But Legendary Tales' new content update coming out soon is going to change a whole lot about that game. It's going to be fairly massive, and I really think it's going to start to flesh Legendary Tales out as the competitor to be beating in this sort of game. Grimlord and Undead Citadel have some really stiff competition to beat with Legendary Tales, which also has multiplayer, which I don't think these games do. So, enough about that. Grimlord, interesting, graphically very neat. The monsters are, I think they're Dark Soulsy. I never played Dark Souls, so you guys can decide for yourself. Interesting potential with this game, though. Let's keep an eye on it. Okay, here's Ziggy's Cosmic Adventure. Ziggy's not so good Cosmic Adventure, in fact. And this is Ziggy. It's a cute little alien, a little fella that... how do I put this? This is a game about murdering this fucking little creature. Look how cute he is. He's clearly pretty dumb, but... you know, all you do is kill him. Sorry, I have it on snap turn. Hold on a sec. Alright. There's your first option, is you can snap, or you can just not be able to turn at all without turning your physical body. Well, okay, that's lame, but I'm sure that's an early thing. So, as I established, this is a game about killing this poor little creature. Sorry, little fella, we're gonna kill you again and again. Finger tracking though, right? That's unexpected. Okay, so here's what you do. Here's how you play this game. You take a battery, you stick it in here, you press start. It manufactures a battery. Hamana. Take the battery, you put it in here. Then you kill Ziggy. And then it dies. You have your battery. You throw Ziggy out the airlock. And then you put this battery where and I think these are the life support things, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, so my air is poisonous. Because I did Ziggy, I turn on the fan. The air becomes good. Or something. Because of rotting corpses, Ziggies rot like mad. Okay, well, we're going to need more Ziggies, so we take our biodata cassette. Ah, excellent. Okay. Does this pull out or push in? Nope. Okay, it rotates. So we have a Ziggy. And then you kill it again. Okay. And then... okay, the interactive cockpit is friggin' nice. It's just... it's not... it's got a little jank here and there, but... it's not bad. I like it. There's a thing here. So we kill it. Look at this. We're just murdering this thing. Look at it. It's suffering. And then it fucking dies. And then we throw it out the airlock. And it struggles and flies out into space. We turn on the fan. I don't know. Somewhere, I'm pretty sure one of these is for oxygen. And oh, speaking of oxygen, come on. Come on, in. Okay. Alright, so that was our oxygen, which I barely lived. So, okay. Well, we're gonna need more oxygen. Or maybe vent some of this poisonous air. There's a gauge here. Oh, what's that mean? Was that not oxygen? What is this? What does this mean? Battery okay. Pressure systems. I don't know what this means. I don't know what the problem is. It's just a siren going off. So I'm going to die in a second. And, oh, okay, something's out of order there. Alright, let's grab this. And oh, I'm dead. Oh, I ran out of oxygen. See, I have no idea what this game wants me to fucking do. Okay. We're back again to kill more of these little creatures like a psychopath. Which I really wanted a battery, but we always need more Ziggies. I actually don't know what this is for. So, I thought that was oxygen. It must be something else, right? So, maybe, is this oxygen? Sorry, little fella, but this game is made by somebody with a really fucked up sense of humor. Yeah. Look at this thing. It's so stupid and... I know what we were... I gotta tell you what I was thinking. Chocolatey! Chocolatey! Right? That's what we were probably thinking with this. Me and this little critter going on these adventures together. But instead, this is an innocent space alien murder simulator. I just kill this poor little thing over and over. To get batteries, which for... I don't actually know what all these systems do. And the tutorial... See, there's like air. Okay, there's my air going down. Is it... Okay, that didn't do anything. Is this my air? I gotta tell you, I don't know how to play this game. I can't figure it out. You know, and it's just kind of... Okay, there's poison in there, so we definitely need the fan. Okay, let's just quickly fly. So, here's your throttle. Yep. And then the throttle floats, which I kind of like. And you're in a tunnel. Lasers, that's cool, right? And then here's a ship here. I don't know. Something hissed at me from behind me. Ship's probably about to die. I don't know why you just die in this game. You're in a tunnel. That's an important thing to know. Oh, that's a big one. I think maybe I hit it. Oh, someone's shooting at me. So, okay, so... Oh, so I'm at the edge of the tunnel. I think this tells me what the direction is. So, the developer said this is Star Foxy. It's the combat Star Fox. It's not like No Man's Sky or Elite Dangerous or anything like that, where it's mostly a rail shooter, honestly. This is basically a rail shooter in space, where you murder this thing, and you can't leave the sort of boundary area. But we're probably going to die soon because of oxygen or pressure or poison. I don't even know what. So that's Ziggy's Cosmic Adventure. Ziggy's Not So Good Cosmic Adventure being the name that, I'm going to have to be honest with you, feels really apt. Okay, now we're going to die again. And that's a great place to end this because, yikes. I was actually really excited for this game. I'm pretty disappointed by whatever this is. This is... Oh, it's too cold? I guess I need to fix the heater? All of that would be fine. I mean, the tutorial is not complete yet. I did the tutorial. It contains only instructions on how to murder a Ziggy, which is a Ziggy, not Ziggy. Like, it's Ziggies as in multiple Ziggies, not as in it's Ziggy and this is his cosmic adventure with you, right? That's not what this is. This is a really... Okay, I'm just gonna say, this is a really fucking weird game and quite strange to actually play. I do like the idea of you having to do stuff in your cockpit all the time and being busy. But the batteries run out really fast and the space combat is shit. You don't actually... I understand it's a rail shooter, but the whole process, I don't see a whole game here. I'm sorry to say it. This just is kind of awful. I don't understand what's going on with this game. I think the whole premise is pretty bizarre. We'll see when the full version comes out. Okay, this is the demo. It's early access. You've heard it all before. But I gotta tell you, it's just pretty fucked up. I don't know. Maybe I'm too much of a softie to have a game where I just murder a creature over and over. It's strange. And there's a whole lot of just fussing around with your cockpit without actually knowing what most of this stuff does. That might change in the future when the full tutorial is there. What does this do? I don't know. Nobody told me. And yikes on this whole game. I gotta say, maybe have a look at it yourself. Maybe when the full version is out. But as it is, it's a space rail shooter where you fiddle around with your cockpit. And it takes a long time to do that stuff. And you have to really spend more time screwing around in your cockpit than you will actually be flying anywhere. Because the batteries run out super quick. And even if you didn't, the whole premise that what you're doing doesn't even make sense. Because it's a super powerful life form. But I go through like 20 batteries probably a mission. So none of it makes sense to me. This game is weird. I haven't had any fun with this demo at all. It's just kind of disturbed me. So, you decide your own opinion. I'm just telling you, I kind of hate this game. So, alright, that's Ziggy's Not So Good. That's the name of the game. That's not me saying it. The name of the game is Ziggy's Not So Good Cosmic Adventures. And I can't help but agree. Okay, next. Alright, here's Undead Citadel. Now, this game got reviewed by a shit ton of people already. Hey, look, finger tracking. Doot doot. Suck it. Alright, so my take is probably going to be a little different. It's like the best looking Unity game I've ever seen. The graphics are very similar to Grimlord in a way, actually. So kudos on the developers for somehow making Unity look good. I don't think I've ever seen this before. So right on. And it even runs okay. It's not bad. This isn't terrible. So way less jank than Grimlord right now. But like way more than like Legendary Tales. There's no game here yet, but there's going to be. There's going to be this whole campaign story mode thing. I think that's what we're all excited about. Everybody knows that an awesome campaign is just something we don't always get. Rather, it's going to end up competing with Legendary Tales remains to be seen. They might be different enough. They're their own thing, though. So, let me show you what I think. So, that's pretty janky you just saw. I don't know who he's attacking. What the? He just kind of falls down. I don't know. There, his head came off. I really don't like the way they're ragdolling at like the slightest touch. Oh, it cut him in half. That's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. Ooh, that was a good move. That was an accidental cool hit. Have your shield. Come on, give it to me. Alright. Oh, where'd that shield go? I wanted it. Weapons break in this game. Weapons and shields.
Come to me, you demons!
Yes, come to me, demons. Anyway, so... Oh, man, right in the groin? I did not intend to do that.
My kingdom for a weapon!
Oh, I'm holding an axe backwards. Give me a sec. Okay, I just dropped it. Still. Give me a second, guys. Excuse me. I'm trying to pick up my axe without it being backwards. There we are. Okay. Woo! I like the dismemberment, but a lot of it seems very random. Look, I clearly got that guy right on the neck. That was good. Now, guys really like to come at you from behind in this game. Now, these crawling guys are so much more dangerous. Because you have to really, yeah.
Oh, not again!
Is there a run? Alright, so that's Legendary Tales like. Got a hit on me there, fair and square. This weapon's awesome. The two hands are a bit strange, but that's not really where my hand is. Like, my right hand is not actually in this position. So, but oh, what? Okay, I had some weird. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened with that little glitch there. Alright, so, okay, that's really all I need to show you about the game. There's just nothing here yet, but there's tons of good stuff coming. So this is a game to keep an eye on, but not be excited about yet. The combat's not amazing. It's not as good as Legendary Tales. It's not as good as Blade and Sorcery. It's not as good as most games out now, frankly. Lots of weird glitches, and that's okay because this isn't a demo of an early access game. So I wouldn't worry too much about that, but a lot of the hype I've been hearing from other reviewers I don't think is justified in the slightest yet. I think it could be in the future, but right now, this is nothing we haven't seen implemented way better elsewhere yet. So okay, that's been finally I can do this, 3 game reviews in one video, and I'm holding an axe. That's alright. Yeah, you can do it just fine, by the way. It's pretty, that part works alright. So yeah, too early to say if this is really something to get hyped about. That said, it looks good. It does. This is pretty graphics that look good. And that's all I have to say is that this is too early for hype just yet. Because if this is all of the game that exists right now, that's pretty disappointing. It could be a long time before something good comes of this. Doesn't mean something good won't. Anyway, that has been 3 game reviews. Lads, lovelies, everything in between. Thanks for coming. I kind of wish I had a bit more hype about some of these to tell you. My mind has been blown away by nothing in the Steam VR Fest yet. Really nothing. I know I'm not alone in that sentiment. These early demos we've seen have not been that impressive, or the games themselves just haven't been that good. So far I gotta see, Steam Fest has been kind of a bummer. Still, I picked up a couple games I got on cheap, and you know, that's alright. I liked that. But nothing has really blown my mind or got me super excited. What this game eventually becomes, however, might be something wicked. The same goes with Grimlord. I know they look superficially similar. I think they're going to end up rather different. Both of those are going to have to convince me they're better direction than where Legendary Tales is going, especially with the new update coming out, adding masses of new content and all sorts of enemy variety, which is what we've really been begging for. I'm more hyped for stuff in Legendary Tales, a game that's already pretty good. It's just really limited in variety. When the developers fix that, I think that's going to be the game to play, and games like Undead Citadel and Grimlord need to beat. And they don't have multiplayer to my knowledge, and Legendary Tales does. And playing those games with your friends is rad. So that's kind of my whole thing with the Steam VR Fest. I give it mostly a thumbs down. 2 of the games I think look good in terms of potential. And listen, you may feel differently about Ziggy's not so great cosmic adventure, but for me that game is a total bomb. It's going to have to be very different for the full release of that game for me to get any of the excitement back. I was actually really looking forward to that. I love the idea of the interactable cockpits and doing stuff, but then while you're fighting, that struck me as super fun, but when I actually played it, I hated it. So we'll see what happens with that. Again, alright, this time for sure, lads, lovelies, everyone in between, thanks for coming, I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.